I'm Pat Dooris. We're up on Southwest Upper Hall Boulevard above Portland because we're going to be talking about what it's like for both pets and veterans with PTSD when those skies back there fill with fireworks. You probably have the same thing going on in your city. It's kind of interesting. In the Midwest, Colorado actually, in the West I guess, there's a group that's put together yard signs for combat veterans. And they can stick them in their yards and say, hey, try to be courteous. There's a combat veteran that lives here. Part of the problem is when all these blasts are going off and all the great fireworks fill in the skies, it can kind of sound like a battle zone to those folks. And whether they want to or not, there's a part of their brain that can take them back to the battle zone, and it can be really disturbing. That's for the veterans. So what this organization recommends is that you just kind of talk to folks, find out what's going on with your neighbors, find out who's a combat veteran, and try to be a little bit thoughtful about when you're putting off your fireworks and that kind of thing. As far as your pets, they have very sensitive hearing, and the fireworks that go off, especially if they're on your street, if they're firecrackers or whatever, they're very sharp sounds and they're very sudden, unlike a lawnmower, which can be loud, but it's kind of drones on and they get used to it. So what the vets recommend is that you get some sort of a white noise, maybe radio, maybe TV, put them in a basement if you have one, and put them in a safe place so that it drowns out the sound with the white noise, but the safe place also makes them feel like they're okay and they don't need to run away, because a lot of pets do that very thing at this time of year. And then something that I wasn't aware of, you can actually get from your vet sort of generic versions of something called Xanax, which is kind of a downer drug. But there's a pet version that will make your pet more chill, I guess, and you won't have to worry about them freaking out quite so much during the fireworks. There's also apparently pheromones. The smells work pretty well, and there's a spray and there's a collar that you can get for your dog or your cat, which the vet said actually works pretty well as well. If you don't have either of those and your animal does get scared easy, you might also think about the computer chip that identifies them. That makes it real easy when they do run for somebody to find them and get them back to you, because a lot of the facilities will be able to scan those and know exactly where your pet should go. So, 4th of July is coming up. Let's be safe out there and considerate of pets and veterans.